Hey guys, this is my KWA Lm4 Ptr. This thing's got all kinds of furniture on it. You can put, GBBR Mo parts on here, or you can put real steel furniture on here. As you can see, I got different flash hiders and optics on here, and the rails are mil spec, so you can throw anything on there, no problem. It's got that the standard M4 layout, so you can pretty much if it goes on M4, you can throw it on this damn thing. It's pretty awesome. I got my Daniel defense rails on there. Greatly enhances the look, feel, and functionality of the weapon. So as you can see there, it's a beauty right there. And I've battle worn it a little bit. It shoots 370, 380 FPS with the green gas. 1.2s, 0.3 is highly suggested. Has a hyper realistic bolt operation and disassembly. As you can see, the recoil there is quite impressive, and when the last round exits the weapon, the bolt will lock to the rear if you got enough gas left in the magazine. When it runs low, it might not lock to the rear, but that's something you just gotta know the weapon. The magazines, they're a little hefty, 1-to-1 weight with a full real steel magazine that's loaded. So you're definitely gonna have to alter how you play or how you set up your loadout, especially if you're running the PTR for the first time. The added weight is just something a lot of airsofters aren't used to. I recommend running maybe like 3 mags on the front and maybe a couple mags in like a pocket or on a belt or another line of gear, just to balance things out. And as you can see, the operation is probably my favorite part of this thing. It operates just like a real weapon. You could treat it exactly as so, hitting that bolt catch, sending that bolt home, and just sending those rounds that way. It's got a good rate of fire, and it makes it great just for training, for exercises, for force on force, target shooting. Just about anything you can think of that an airsoft gun would be good for. This excels at it because you're just getting that extra realism, forcing the dot on the target, seeing what you need to see, feeling what you need to feel. Definitely experiencing that recoil, that good rate of fire, and just laying down fire. And it sounds amazing, especially with my compensator on there. It's got a little ring to it, but it's one of those weapons that as soon as you pick it up, as soon as you operate it, it feels good, it shoots good, it sounds good. This is the weapon that the market has been waiting for. So if you don't have a GBBR, this is definitely the one to get. As you can see, I could treat it just like a real weapon, just doing all the attack reloads, racking the weapon into operation. Other than there really aren't any jams per se. If you do get a jam, just lock the bolt to rear, clear the jam, and then get back in the fight. One thing I will recommend, you want to run 0.3s. The hop up is a little strong even for 0.28, so you're gonna want to run 0.3s or higher. That's what KWA recommends, and that's what I run. And I get pretty good accuracy, good consistency. 150 feet, 14-inch steel target. You'll be hitting it no problem. You might get a flyer every now and then, but you're gonna get good consistent hits. As you can see, I definitely battle worn this thing. I've definitely run it in quite a few games. CQV, I've run it in outside, run it indoors. It's an awesome weapon. I love it. It's one of my favorite weapons on the market. You see, I've definitely brought it around LA, showing it to Bob and Tim, the guys at Airsoft, just everyone that I've met has had a chance to check it out. So if you are a professional looking for the perfect product to train with, the Lm4 Ptr is that weapon. There's a few small flaws with the mags being pretty expensive, or you can't power stroke it unless you have a certain internal modifications. But other than that, I highly suggest this gun. There's a lot of pros, a lot of good things about this gun, and it really is the definitive M4.
I was like, oh, it's a sweet 80G. This is an Lm4. Yeah, you did a good job on it.
I'm James C. Burns and play Sergeant Frank Woods in Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2. It's time for you to subscribe to SPARTAN117GW, baby.